Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for April the 22nd, 2021. I am Mom. Boy, this works better when I remember to put it on Discord. Woohoo! Hey, swear I'm not wasted. Congrats on being number one in line today. Yeah, I am Mr. DT. I'm just in a different chat than you are. I'm down in closed stream. Figure we do the intros and all that stuff and then go join the chat group. So there, yeah.
We're invading.
That's fine. I figured I'd come up to the main channel in a few minutes. I just wanted to do all the intros and get that stuff out of the way. So good evening, everybody. Welcome to the consortium. Hi, Pie. Sorry I'm a little late, but got home from work a little late. Went out, hit the gym, came back, and my phone and Skype and Discord, everybody's been messaging me for like the last 20 minutes.
Gym? What did it do to you?
Well, you know how you're supposed to fire at will? You hit the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's not my fault. I didn't make up the phrases. I just do what they tell me.
You're just a violent person.
I am.
Violent.
I love my pew-pew. And yes, for whoever asked earlier, I think it was AOY. Yes, it is purple. It's actually magenta. Magenta and blue. Hey there, lava spewing kraken. How the heck are you? Okay, have dinner. Apparently Dante went out to make dinner while about 9 something or another. Went out, did dinner, came back, and we were gone. And he's like, but poor everybody, cool. Ooh, Lost Seeker has his new Delta recruit. We were talking about that this morning. Cardassian Delta recruit. Looks good. Looks good. So far I have made one Delta recruit, which is the Bolian. I'm still thinking about doing a Nausicaan, or do I go and buy some and go from there? And I don't have an answer for that at the moment. I mean, because honestly, Nausicaan's meh. Nausicaaan's meh.
Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. Something I ordered pre-ordered back in November.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a notice like a couple weeks ago. They're arriving in May and shipped in. Apparently it's apparently shipping now.
Oh, well, that's good. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I was just going to go check something. What am I doing? Is there a WC here? Hey, WC. Hi, how are you? One of these days, WC, I will tell you the adventures at work. All good and all fun, but just one of those things going on lately. But good. All good stuff. Just crazy. Oh, we're going to do Binary Circuit tonight. We're also going to do Pimp Mah Starship. Next week, DT, I'm going to be gone Monday night for sure. Maybe home around.
So it'll be a night off, or I'll do something.
Or it's all yours, yeah. Whichever it is, it won't be me. I should be home by 11:30 or midnight. It's going to be a crazy week next week. But I have rank promotion for martial arts. Not that I'm really ready for it, but at least I'll be there for the people who are ready for it. Anything on your list of endeavors that we need to address?
No, mine were easy today.
Mine aren't bad. I didn't do them this morning because I was doing other stuff this morning. First contact's done, right?
Yeah.
I swear I'm not wasted.
First contact's done. I had Borg ships, which was 2 red alerts. Herc ships, Herc frigates, easy enough. I'm queued up, and Voth on the ground. So mine was easy.
Well, I have defeat Terrans on the ground, which I can do later. It's no biggie unless we wind up doing some thing. Okay, so Mar Hawkman, I was chatting with somebody this morning who did Binary Circuit, it might have been Dante, and discovered don't wear the red angel suit for Binary Circuit.
We could have told you that.
I think we have mentioned it, but if you're not here at that moment, you couldn't possibly know that. But yeah, it was one of those, ugh. And the other thing, if anybody is a member of Strike Group website, strikegroup.info, Ver is back and he fixed the website. So if you were having a problem logging in because the login screen was down here where you couldn't possibly get at it, it's been fixed. So yay! So,
yeah, now there's other things that he should work on, but...
Well, let's ask him to work on that then. But yeah, most of the stuff is back, so yay.
We'll talk later.
Exactly. We'll talk later about that. That's stuff for Mom and Dad to talk about when you kids go to bed.
We'll get a list for you.
Hold on. You get to the boss wave, Mar Hawkman, and the other team never started the boss wave? WTF? What the heck?
Maybe they're trying to make you feel better. I don't know. But
I suppose so. Gee, I don't know who can do binary wave in this team.
What sort of TFO is binary circuit?
It's two teams of 5.
It's ground. It's 2 teams of 5. There's stages. First stage is like a little maze. You reveal the floor path, or you fall.
Or you fall into the pit of despair. Then you have to fight the little balls of lightning. Then you have to align a puzzle to make a tunnel work. And then you have a boss fight.
And there's just people to fight during this whole thing. So usually there's a board or 2 in there. So usually I have a Tommy gun handy.
Mm-hmm. It's just solving all the puzzles. You have to work as a team. If you don't, it's almost impossible. There are a couple of tricks that I want to try, though, when doing it, and I have to find a team who's willing to let me try the tricks. I know you can do the first one super easily if you're a Kytian or a Farasan, because you can jump to the midpoint and jump to the other side. But I think you might be able to do bioessence transfer, too.
You can jump that far? That seems like a little far to jump. But...
Kytians can jump that far, because they're only going to the halfway point and then across. So it's not that bad.
I heard the best trick for doing it is to see if you can cajole Ambassador Kale into putting a reroll on the Endeavour, so you can just get rid of it as a ground mission.
It's actually one of my favorite ground events. Yeah, I really like it, but I may be one of the few.
Oh, Mom, I think I found a case we can convert for tower transport.
Okay, yeah, the one you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to actually go look at the outlet store at the mall on Sunday and see if it's there. Hey, okay. Jason! I suppose we could...
It is, let me know.
I will. I'm going to take that with... Jason's here, so why don't we go into a more public channel and everybody can go chit-chat together? So I'm going to drag us over to We Are Live.
All right.
Actually, I was going to run them all over there and stay here where I'm safe and they can't bother us. But okay, we are over in We Are Live, so if you'd like to jump in to chat with us, you are more than welcome. I'm going to do binary circuit 2 times tonight, one on this account, which is kind of crummy, and one on the other account. So if anybody wants to join me for the version, this is going to be the version. This tune is... in desperate
their very existence doing this stuff.
Well, I mean, she can do it, but she's got to be there with a bunch of other people who are equally unimpressive.
Is the user called AOY a member of our fleet, or just someone who's joined on for one of the...
AOY was that person we were helping, and...
Well, he's been chatting with me today, and I believe he's here. Why do we ask?
Because he logged on to Discord about 40 odd minutes ago. He logged on for like 3 seconds, and the only thing he did, he just went, and then he just logged straight out of the Discord voice.
Oh, yeah, he asked me if we were going to be on tonight, and I told him we'd be on at 7, so I expect to see him back a little bit later.
I mean, that's a fair enough point, but it's a very weird thing to jump into a channel, make a guttural noise, and then jump off again.
Well, I butt dialed and not realized it, and I'm sure...
just are wonderful that way.
You're wonderfully diplomatic there, I'll give you that.
Hi, Jason, how are you?
I'm doing good, how are you?
I'm enjoying life lately. It's been interesting. Isn't there a curse, may you live in interesting times? But I've been racking up some overtime, so if I can get 1,000 hours of overtime, we got Vegas paid for.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Of course, there's only 2,000 hours in a week.
I don't know if I told you or not, but I'm thinking I did. I'm trying to get a tiny house built for myself.
No, you didn't tell me.
Okay, I'm trying to get a tiny house built for myself.
Cool.
And I did 2 things today. One, I got a second job all
Wow.
that financing is going towards that little house, and I designed it.
Oh.
I have yet to put a hammer to a single nail, but I got it designed. So
Yeah, don't invite me over to help with the building if I don't hammer nails into things well. They kind of go in sideways and over, and I just smash them down and put a Band-Aid on it, and it's done.
To be fair, I like screws better, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. And I watch people like Mike Holmes, and they're just like, okay, then we're going to take this and a 62, and we're going to do this, and we're going to go over here, and this goes, and I'm like, holy schmoly. But then again, that's what he does. All right, if you would like to team up for a little binary circuit easy version, give me an X in chat or in Fleet Group.
Fed or KDF?
Fed.
You have 5 people, it doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
because I think for private, don't you have to have 10?
You're right. We probably have to have 10 for that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going in as Fed. Or Fed aligned, at least.
Close enough. We got a boom and a pie. We'll do the easy one because this is my tune.
Yeah, tune.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing it too.
Maybe we'll go in with 4 or 5 people.
I think
Okay,
this character has bioessence transfer, so... Let me double check
Is that you, Mar Hawkman, talking?
that. Yes.
Hang on, let me turn up your volume. You're super quiet. Try that again.
Hello?
Yeah, much better. You were saying about bioessence transfer?
Oh, I was just saying that I'm pretty sure this character has it.
You know how to do it for the Superman jump?
Yeah. You target an enemy on the far side of the gap, jump into midair, and then hit bioessence transfer on the way down.
Yeah. I just love that thing. You can.
I've actually used tricks like that to get up on those rock ledges with the Gorn rock throwers.
Wow. I've used it to get on top of the Klingon ship on Defura, the one that's just sitting there.
I've used the chain to get up there to hit them from the flaming sword.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow, that is cool.
Okay,
I'll have to try that.
I'm queuing us for plain old ordinary binary circuit. Not even
Doesn't
fancy.
put me on the ledge, but I kind of hover there long enough to do like 2 or 3 attacks and kill them, which is kind of cool.
Pew, 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 pew. Now we have to wait for 5 other fools. I mean, 5 other players.
I mean, when it's the universal endeavor, it doesn't take too long.
Well, it's the second day, so sometimes it does, and a lot of people just don't like binary circuit.
Yeah.
And especially
ground.
also with the event running.
Oh, hi, Pi. How are you?
Oh,
And with the event running, a lot of people are more tending to play their Delta recruit.
Yeah.
I mean, a new character, though, you have a reason to want to collect cooperative. Or
Yeah, but you've got to get them up to, what is it, 60 for this one?
Yeah.
Binary circuit is...
You gotta be maximum to do
Oh,
it.
no, this one's 50. So you got to be close to the top to play this one.
I mean, like normal difficulty, though. I don't know, but we're queuing for advanced, so.
Well, we're going normal on this one. We're going easy. Do you want to go advanced?
Pick up advanced. Advanced
Okay,
queues quicker
I'm gonna-
sometimes because
canceled
people
that.
also want the. I'll queue both. See which one pops.
Well, that one wasn't.
Yeah, really. It's what I always do.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Thank you for the advice.
Advice? No, I'm telling you what to do.
I was being nice about it, DT.
Oh, I realized something today that really annoys the crud out of me, and I don't have any way of fixing the problem myself. You know how that when they did the Agents of Yesterday thing, they created TOS themed versions of various ground consumables?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the hypos, the TOS one looks like a syringe instead of the TNG style hypo sprite.
Right.
Yeah, guess what the difference between the shield recharge items is?
What?
Nothing.
Okay, so they
Battery's
weren't
always
that
gonna be a
creative. They're a little creative. Oh, I timed out.
Oh, this is binary circuit.
Yes, this is binary circuit.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you still got 40 seconds to come back, Mom.
I'll be there.
Well, we got Trinity.
Yeah, that's.
Yep, got me.
Hmm.
Where's Neo?
Yeah. Oh, damn it, man! You took my line. Where's the bunny rabbit?
I'm more like Agent Smith.
Can you use the tardigrade because is that better than anything? No. Okay.
Tardigrade's cute.
Release the Targs.
I don't have Targs on this tune.
I've got targets.
There we got Targs.
I call them pigs because they.
They
like
are. They're self-barbecuing piggies.
Right. I got the.
Okay. Next one.
Somebody get over there. Trinity run.
Okay.
We got to get all 5 people across to do this.
There's no enemies to target.
I thought this was a Borg one.
It can be. Who your enemies are varies.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
random.
No, don't fall in the pit.
Well, that's very inconvenient.
Alright,
but-
what if I want to fall?
Shit!
Okay.
You're not wearing a red angel suit, are you?
I just realized that, yes, actually, I...
Oh, no.
Wait a second.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this one is now.
Yeah, don't wear a red
completely
angel suit for this
hosed.
one. Have we got a 4th player who can go across from here? Boom, can you cross over on the map? Because we need to get people to the other side.
If you can tell me how without falling. Then
Okay,
yes.
just follow the mark where it's, go where it's red.
Follow the marks on the floor when they are revealed.
Yeah.
And then
It's
when
like-
you get to the other platform, there's a console you can hit,
Right.
and that will reveal the floor for everyone.
Have we got everybody over who can get over at the moment?
So this
Okay.
is like a,
Boom
like
is
a
almost
really-
there. He's on this last
Yeah,
part.
but he's
Okay.
on the last part right now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine for this.
Once you
This
get-
is
yeah.
like a Zelda challenge. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
playing Zelda.
It is.
So when you
Nice.
get over there, there should be a console that reveals the floor, and then everyone can run over. So it's there. Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
One
there we
trick
go.
I've done in the past is if you have the crystal prism kit module, you can place crystal prisms to mark where the safe path is.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
clever.
think about it. Everywhere there is a turn, you can put one of those down.
No!
Don't fall off.
I hope you don't have a red suit. The red angel suit.
No.
Oh, blue team.
He's done that before.
Way ahead of us, aren't they?
Not that far ahead. They've just got the first one done.
They're just
They're just a moment ahead of us.
Run, Mom, run.
I'm running. I'm running.
I wonder.
Besides, it doesn't matter if they win or not, because once it's done, it's done.
Yeah, you don't get marks and stuff, so.
You don't get points for goofing around. Sorry.
The way I fell off too is just one of those things. Just like, wait a second, how is there a hole in the floor there?
Yeah, there's a hole in the floor.
Because you're asking the wrong question. What you should be asking.
the second one's the one I always have problems with.
The one we have to avoid the lightning balls.
Yes. Whoops, I'm going to die here. No, I didn't. Amazing.
You're going to.
I have
It's
no
coming
idea
for
where I'm
you.
going.
It came from me.
Oh, they're already part with the
Yeah,
third
they've already
challenge.
the blue team's already beat the third challenge.
Also,
Oh wow!
Damn.
Just to be thorough, the devs made it so that the ground area at the bottom is so far down that you can't actually hit anyone from down here.
Oh, damn it.
did you die?
Yes.
Did somebody get the next
Just-
one?
I've just hit a console that says clear
Thank you.
all hazards.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I was just about to be there, but no, I failed.
Okay, this one is the puzzle, which is stupid easy.
Oh, the
Yeah.
pipe puzzle.
The tunnel puzzle.
Below one of the enemy's teammate members, and they're 60 meters above me.
Somebody take care of the puzzle.
Okay.
I really wish that there was some way other than the kill volume, which isn't on the floor, to get out of this pit.
Do we need to rotate this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
But
do.
rotate it to where the blues are showing on the.
Okay.
and if
No,
you're
no,
on the
don't
same
change
side,
anything
Mom
else.
is.
They have to be all yellow on one side, all blue on one side.
Mom, your side has to be
I
blue.
did this. All of the. blue
I'll
was
rotate it
And
to
the
same as the
projector
first
on.
block.
Mom, yours has to be blue, not yellow.
There we go.
Look at the opening of the tube to
It
see
needs to be
which
blue or
way-
yellow.
It needs to be blue. One more. We'll be there.
If you
Next
look at
one.
the very
Rotate it.
beginning of the
One more. Whoever's got that one.
It would just be nice if the board wouldn't pop up every time.
Ah. Oh
It's
well.
because I was standing alone trying to beat the board. Nobody was on my side.
I'm sorry. I was over on my side. You're on my side.
I
What'd
was
you do?
standing
I got
all
some
alone
strategy.
trying to kill all the boards. So they were hitting at the
Don't
console.
board. There, I see Voth.
There were Borg. There were
There's also
Borg there.
Borg standing on the console, but
Yeah.
I was standing all by myself.
See that guy right there? That I'm shooting.
Oh well, we're
Was a
done.
Voth.
Well, it's
I'm
done.
just
That's
gonna
all that
kill the
matters.
cats. I'm just gonna kill the cats. Be right back.
Okay, go kill the kitty kitties. Poor innocent little kitty kitties.
I don't know.
There we go.
I feel the need to do an ISC right now.
Thank you, Musin. Yeah, my boss told me I was looking corporate, and I didn't need to. That was her comment. You don't have to be corporate for us. Okie dokie. Purple and blue it is.
Is there a kit module version of Subspace Interception?
I don't know that module.
Okay, well, Subspace Interception is a space ability you can teach you to one of your bridge officers. It's a command, I think, where what it does is you target a teammate and then, or you activate it and then it teleports you to whichever of your teammates has the least health, I think.
Okay, it teleports the user to an ally whose health is below 50%. After the teleport, the user receives a defense bonus while the ally receives immunity to all damage as well as a heal during the immunity. The duration on the ally increases with his health approaching 0. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, so this is something that for ground that's like, one of my allies needs help. That teleport directly to them instead of
what'd you say it was called?
Subspace Interception.
Subspace Interception.
But what I also talk about is like a ground kit module because we have several kit modules that are based on teleporting to your enemies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is command. Oh, goody. I'm still stuck inside the star.
I'm looking at the command modules right now, but I can't find any.
Well, command kit modules you have to buy from the Dilithium store. I don't actually think you can sell them on the exchange.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking in the Dilithium store.
No, this is a space ability. You might have to have somebody make it for you if you don't have it.
You said timely intervention?
No, subspace interception.
He's looking to see if there's anything that does the same thing on the ground.
Okay. It is on the ground.
Which would either make it a bridge officer ability for the ground or
kit module.
Yeah, it's not a...
Okay, I've got... I've got timely intervention. Teleport to nearest ally, 30 minutes max. May only be used by ally is below 50% health to self, 35% dodge for 12 seconds. Teleport to nearest ally.
What was the name of it again?
Timely intervention. It's on the very bottom. If you go into the Dilithium store under command modules, it's on the very bottom.
That would be useful in some pack.
30 meters max.
Yeah.
Dang it.
30 meters max isn't bad.
Let's have some X's for ISA because DT
the
wants to
reason
do an
why
ISA.
I was asking though is because if it's 30 meters, it's too short to get you out of the pit in binary circuit.
Yeah, plus somebody's got to be beat down before it would work anyway.
Well, I mean, taking damage from having a Vox shooting at you, for example, that's a thing that can happen.
I can see places where it'd be really useful.
Problem is you're way too far down in the
Yeah.
pit of despair.
Yeah, really.
On some occasions, you won't fall all the way to the bottom, but well, I mean that's more luck than anything.
I wonder if it would. Forgive me, I forget the names of everything. But remember when there's something that you get, it's a ground board, and you don't want to. You want someone to resuscitate you, otherwise you're going to be on the other side of the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of those.
If you did get on the other side of the force field, maybe that would get you back. If
Ooh, that's a
when
thought.
when someone's low and could get your health below 50%, so I can get back into the fight. But I don't know.
I used to play a war game, a board game, in which in the last movement mode you were allowed to move 1 hex, and that would include the ability to go straight up a cliff wall 3 levels higher than you were, because they screwed up when they wrote the directions and then say you couldn't do that. They amended it shortly thereafter.
DT and me are queuing for an ISA. If anyone wants to join us, stick an X in chat.
Oh, swear I'm not wasted. I'm glad you've got that. What did you just say? Boom?
We're
DT and
queuing for an ISC.
I'm
We
sorry.
want to blow things up. Do
Yeah,
any of
give
you
me a
want to
second.
join us?
On my way. X. There you go. Okay, so we've added to Tanky by adding the Baul AP Omni in the back, yeah, which is okay.
And we've done some of your officer points.
Yes,
It's not
not a huge improvement, but something. Ooh, ultra
we
rare
don't,
Phoenix.
Mom. You really haven't had a chance to run it with this setup.
We
with
did
the
it.
new
We did it
DOS.
once yesterday. Doesn't that count?
No, we did the changes and then boom, left, and we didn't queue anything.
Jason, what type of ship do you have? Is it DPS, science, or?
DPS. Well, it's science ship. Science torpedo boat is what it is.
Right, the reason being is we've got 4 of us. I was going to invite Dimac. He's either good at science or good at deep. You guys don't know him, DT and me do.
Yeah,
So if you've got a science, we'll tell him to use something other than a science. If we don't have a science control, we'll tell him to do science.
Wow, they were putting
Yeah.
up a struggle tonight.
Yeah, I don't have much that's good DPS. At least not on this character. I could probably go with my Jack Fixer, and he's got a pretty decent one, but it's not like overwhelmingly.
Let me grab my notes. I need to fix something here.
I just realized another problem with using timely intervention is that you have to rank up your ability to, or you have to max out the command specialization to use the purple quality version of it.
Yeah.
And if you just don't have points in command, you just can't use command kit modules.
I got points in everything.
Yeah, me too.
I've been around a long time. I've got points in
Yeah,
everything.
Well, in my case, it's because the fact that I have 19 characters and I have maxed at least one specialization on each of them, at least one, or just collected enough points to max one and just didn't bother spending them.
Wee woo?
But
we will.
We
What are
will.
you playing? Sorry.
Ice.
Nice.
I
but
see.
it's, not necessarily that one. Like, for example, Diala, the character that I was just using, does intel.
Well, I've kind of started cheating with that. Not cheating, but every time I get spec points, I put them into the account bank, and then I can max it out on somebody. Just go in and pull out however many they need from there. So I'm
Yeah,
usually sitting on like
I've
20 or
taken those
30.
a long time too, yeah.
Otherwise, you wind up with this one gets one, and that one gets one. This and it takes forever.
My Jim Hadar recruit character.
Bomb
actually
threatening
has
stance. Launch your fighters.
all 5 primary specs maxed because of the fact that he ate a box of those.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional data is available.
Jem'Hadar recruits got as one of their recruit rewards the ability to max out one of the specializations.
Moving across.
Just sometimes hate some of the endeavors.
Yes.
I have to do things in 3 different sectors.
Ugh. Which one do you have to
Terran-
do?
I have to kill 5 Terran ships and Vought, so it's just
Ah. That just sucks.
Mine for this morning was Massacre Gorn on Nimbus and Massacre Thorian
I doubt they phrased it exactly that way.
no, but it's just 5 Terran ships and then all the way to the Delta Quadrant. It's just, oh, really?
You can do it on 3 separate tunes, you know.
Yeah, but no, I just want to finish this on my Klingon recruit.
Ah.
Yeah, because the recruit task for doing Endeavor stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And I'm so close of getting to the next levels. So. Speaking of endeavors, I'm only level 337 on my endeavor rank.
502, I think I'm at now.
Yeah. I got a long way. But then again, I didn't play yesterday because I was feeling rubbish. So.
All right.
Bad once, but I still feel like a pretty decent run.
I missed the first second of it for the pass.
It's alright.
Imak usually does it as well, so I'll ask him. Oh, okay. Well, let's just check the Dimac first.
DT and Jason, you both got some damage on you.
Yeah.
I know, because I died once.
Okay.
I guess I don't remember dying in this one.
I'll just go back to ESD to do it, but 392 with a death, that's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the max result as a better result.
Yeah.
Oh, almost the same.
Yeah, they really are really close.
When did you die?
Right when we got to the gateway.
Right, okay. And then that
I
would
hit
probably
miraculous repairs and it did absolutely nothing, which
Ooh.
meant that the cube was just blasting me from behind.
Yeah, that's happened to me once or twice. It's a bit annoying.
Mhm.
I had to hit my oh shit button just about halfway through the second transformer because I noticed Jason and Dimac were about to, the hull had gone pretty low, so I hit the oh shit button then.
Yeah, my next thing is switch out some of my keybinds. See if I can come up with something a little bit better.
Yeah, changing order helps. Changing weapon orders sometimes helps too.
Yeah, definitely. Something else to play
And
with.
another thing I
But
might
392. I know the ship when it doesn't die. Yes, 392 with the death means that probably without the death I could have hit 400 again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's good. I'm consistently staying over 100 on these decent runs, but so the next question is, do I just switch out on the ship to something else? I mean, it's a cute
You can
new
do
ship.
more. You can tank better with a different ship, true, but are you having fun right now?
Of course.
One thing that you don't do also, which might help, you might want to launch your fighters when you get in.
Will do.
Then you don't have to worry. Because if you do it right when you get into the map, then all your fighters should be launched by the time the thing runs.
Okay, I'll take a look at everything and make sure it's up to speed before we go again. We are at 7:40 in the evening out here in scenic, lovely Indiana, where it's actually still quite sunny and pretty out there. Swear, did you want to play with your ship today, or does anybody want to work on their ship today?
We can change over stuff and help, and
Yeah, well,
try to
actually,
give you better runs.
I swear we didn't do a lot to improve what he was working with, so I'm wondering if we need to look at respecking next.
Respecting and duty officers would be the next points.
Yeah. If you want to work on that tonight, so I'm not wasted. If you don't, that's cool too. But especially since we've got a couple of people here who know what the heck they're talking about. And not insulting DT, insulting myself on that one. I know what my strengths aren't. And speaking of strengths, like I said, I won't be here Monday and Wednesday next week, but next Tuesday, we're going to do an evening focused on ways to make extra dilithium. Since we are in the dilithium weeks going on here, so you might as well capitalize and get yourself ready to spend all your money on something.
Yep.
Hello out there, folks.
Beware
one thing
of
someone
Sharon
pointed
shall
out
come
to
and
me
kill you.
a long time ago is that when you're going to the fleet dilithium mine, you can do the all of the dilithium mining daily missions.
Mm-hmm. The problem with the fleet mines is it's time consuming.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I was getting at. Is that the low tier ones? It's just, why are you bothering?
Yeah, exactly. So obviously the easiest way to make dilithium is a VIP claim, because it's one thing, it's 1 minute, and it's 10,000 dilithium. That is the best.
I mean, as long as you don't screw it up, but yeah.
Or you can go to the fleet holding and do the 3 daily ones as well. Aren't there 3 dailies as well on the fleet dilithium?
But they take so long, and they only get you like 720 each. Last time I did the 3, it was like 15 minutes to get all 3 done. So
and also the hard one for the fleet dilithium mine, just flying into that hole.
Yeah, you have to do that controlled jump down, 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 and you can't beam out. You have to
I beam out all the time when I'm on that one.
I up and had to reset the instance by logging out of the character and avoiding that particular fleet's dilithium mine until the instance despawned.
Wow.
Really?
It's
Because I
because
always
the fact that
been
I
being to
just-
my ship and then just being back to the ground.
From
I-
no, from the, inside the pit though, you can't beam out.
I did it
No.
all the time. Beam to the ship. I did it all the time.
The issue I had that one time, I got stuck in an eternal fall state by bouncing back and forth between two objects that were like crystal shards or
Yeah,
something.
there are crystal shards, and there's a way to get around them, but it is a royal pain in the rump. Let's see if I've got something on here.
And if you get stuck in that eternal fall state, you can't do anything. I mean, you could click the beam out button if that was available.
Right. But just for snicks, I'm going to go over there while we're waiting for something to happen here. Oh, that's interesting. We'll do it the other way. Hopefully this will work.
What if... I'm trying to remember if you can visit your ship's bridge from there, but I think not.
I think not, no. It's hard to do it from the ground. I think you can only visit your bridge from space, right?
No. You can visit your bridge from normal ground maps.
Really?
But I think that the fleet holdings don't let you do that because of the fact that they're not proper social zones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this map loading time is just annoying. And sad to say, this is my last can of water, folks, so I'm going to have to go make coffee or something in a few minutes.
Good idea, but I'm probably going to have to go to sleep tonight, so I better not.
Yeah, I've had 5 hours sleep for 2 nights in a row, and fortunately...
Sleep. What is that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
I've heard people talk about it.
Let's see, there we go. Sleep is the thing that I get on weekends. I go home and I sleep, and I'm sure my husband's just thrilled about that. Beam to surface.
He's going, wake up. Yeah, I go to school today.
You want to get up. And then the dogs are like, please, please, go, get up. All right, so here we are down on scenic Vlugta.
Where?
Vlugta. That's the name of the lithium mines. It's Vlugta, V-L-U-G-T-A, Vlugta. But this is the fleet mine. Okay, so we're just going to go look at the big pit of despair. We have 2 pits of despair.
Can someone go there and kick somebody into the pit of despair?
Yes, but they have to yell. Let's see, am I going
This
the right
is
way?
Sparta.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we have to jump up here. Am I going to the right one here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so here we are in the big pit. Well, the gravity's better than it used to be. Oops.
Yeah, well, one thing I do is like I tab target those beacon things.
Yeah.
It does make it a little smoother.
So if you look, the beam out to the ship is not available.
But if you look on the lower right-hand corner, you have contact traffic control.
Oh, damn. I've been doing this for years. Well, thank you.
You beam to your ship, and then you beam back to the ground.
I don't ever think of doing that.
Does that button disappear at certain places?
I don't think so.
Because the way I understand it, low priority interacts like that are volume based. It may or may not cover the entire map.
Well, I can tell you in a minute.
What did I
Is
do
there more
to get
down?
these dancing Alachi that are really annoying me?
I annoy
Using the
everybody.
4-piece revolutionary set, and if you activate the rift, especially, it calls them in.
That would make sense. Okay.
Or the 3-piece, which calls the rift. You freed them. They're your friends now.
But they do come and help.
There it is.
Forever and ever. They actually help. Actually, they do beam down on away missions too.
Oh, yes, they do.
Slow.
They can go to Nukara and get burned.
Ooh, That's
I've
tempting.
noticed they can survive.
Would that make them roast shiitake mushrooms?
It would be roasted shiitake mushrooms. They'd be delicious.
Hmm.
Okay, so what? It took me a minute plus to get down here. It's going to take me a minute to do this. Roughly.
Okay, so I guess it may be something that used to be a problem that they fixed because the fleet lithium mine's been around for several years.
Oh yeah, it's been around for a long time, but it used to be. I
I
did
think
not.
It's literally the oldest fleet holding other than the main
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, this one's been here a long time.
Wasn't
Sure
that
can.
was it the dilithium like the second or third thing they came up with? I can't remember. But it was
Embassy, I think, was a second.
Didn't the embassy come with the Romulus expansion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that goes back a ways. See if I can get back out of here.
Yeah, because the embassy is the only fleet holding where you can literally walk up to the fleet holding on a ground map. All of the other ones, if they have a ground map, you teleport to it from your ship.
Good.
Here, body. Doesn't sound like Borky. Doesn't sound really good as Borky.
Borgy's good.
Yeah, but body. No. Here,
My
body.
My body, wherever I go.
Here,
you
body.
go.
Here, body.
I dare you to do that with Zinkethi.
Send. Oh, you know.
Well, I mean, you enrage them, and then they're definitely going to come closer.
All right, so that was 3 minutes for how much dilithium? For 960 dilithium. Versus 1 minute plus time to get there and back for the VIP claims, which is 10,000. And this has a 20-hour limit. That is a 20-hour limit.
I mean, I guess this is something you could do if you really want more than you can get from the VIP claims because you don't have them or something.
Right. But again, there's better ways to do it. Contraband is 2,000. Admiralty, you can make quite a bit. Reputation. So there's better ways to do it than coming here.
Did they make reputation stuff immune to that?
Yeah. It's still the limit, so there's no bonus on it. But still, if you're just doing your daily reputations, especially if you've maxed it out, to do all 11 takes under a minute to do what I just did times 11 times. And that makes 4,420 for 1 minute's worth of work. Okay, and then it's an hour cooldown, but you can run it 3 times a day. So just for those 3 minutes worth of work, it's 13,000 dilithium. Providing you've got marks, but again, it's only 15 marks. So that's how I wind up with these ridiculous numbers here. I can't burn it fast enough. And here's a sad thing. I mean, look at my Omega, my Gamma, and my Discovery. I had so much on these three that I sold 10,000 of each just to get some dilithium. And I'm already back over 1,000 because we run so many missions.
Well, I've never had that issue because I swap characters so much when I'm doing TFOs.
I just don't have anything that I do aside from work, go to the gym, and play with you guys. I don't have a life, but it's good. My tunes are happy because of that. What the heck is this over here? Ooh, turbo lift to second floor? We have a second floor?
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
All it is a bunch of picnic tables.
Oh, well, pfft.
I mean, it's fun to look
Second
at.
floor.
Oh, I see. Well, there's a big building up there, and there's a sky up there. That's pretty.
Oh yeah, you can look out the window at the rest of the space station, I guess. Yeah.
And you could look at the pretty pieces of dilithium.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is where they store the dilithium that's been donated to fleet projects, I guess.
Well, Well, at least it's going someplace. Wow, this is where our money goes for the fleet projects. I see.
Oh, also, there's another thing that's neat about this place. Look at the consoles closely and tell me what race that decor is associated with.
The- I have no idea.
The entire interior is made using Riemann design aesthetics.
Whoa.
Remans are miners, well, so.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a really good point.
Also, if you look around, the NPCs, including the contact traffic control person, Riemann's.
Oh, there's a guy standing over here. Let's go visit with him.
Well,
Yep.
okay, I'm not sure all of them are, but at least a lot of them are.
Well, this guy says he's Iridian.
Okay, I guess it's a mix of them, but yeah.
Yeah, it's all those minor races, and he still has his glasses on.
Oh, also, the Fleet Lithium Mine is the only way you can get Iridian duty officers.
Ooh.
Iridium duty officers.
Hang on, let's go find an Iridian duty officer. Is it a project? Or is it console? Is it a buy?
Yeah, it's just a standard buy. It's like with the research lab duty officers. You just have to figure out which console to buy them from. Or maybe it's that person.
So we have we have Ferengi miners, we have Iridian miners, and we have Horta miners. Ooh, look at this. And they have names too. Do they serve any purpose though?
The miner specialty is only used for Fleet Dilithium Mine daily duty officer assignments, but you can use them as for any assignment that allows you to throw a civilian into it.
Wow. The things I've never learned.
Oh, this is a big game, and we're always learning something new, right?
Yeah, really.
Well, I mean, the miner specialty is one that people ignore because of the fact that you cannot slot them on active duty ever.
Well, they have no traits, so you really wouldn't want to. Wow. I'm happy. I don't know that I need any more Ferengis on my ship, but I wouldn't mind having a Horta officer, even if it's just a duty officer.
Yeah, I've
Pretty
picked
cool.
up one or two of them on characters just, for the novelty of having a Horta and an Iridian.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let me see if they've got anything interesting like that.
Another race that's an interesting novelty because of how hard it is to acquire them,
Mm-hmm.
Acamarians.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
It's a race seen only once in an episode of The Next Generation.
Yep. It's like second season or third season.
First or second.
Yeah, I think it's Vengeance. Is that the name of it?
The Vengeance Factor.
The Vengeance Factor. Thank you.
The episode is named after the fact that it's a plot where a group of Acamarian. Well, it's actually like a twofold plot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it's the episode is centered around Acamarian politics. How they have a central government, but the actual power is held by the assorted clans,
Mm-hmm.
and the central government has its strength because of the fact that all but one of the current clan leaders supports it. Then you find out that there used to be more Acamarian clans, and the clan called the Trelestas got almost completely wiped out in a war several decades ago. And
Yes.
the so-called Vengeance Factor is the last remaining member of the Trelestas is trying to exterminate the Lornak clan because the Lornaks were the ones who killed her relatives.
I remember the episode, and there's the love interest with Riker.
The connection to this, though, is the fact that Acamarians are said to have a unique blood type because of the fact that instead of having cyanoglobin or hemoglobin, they have something that combines aspects of both.
Okay, Echamarians are a non-playable species native to Akamar 3. They are notable for the importance of clan structure, blah, 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 blah. Echamarian blood is iron and copper-based, a rarity among species in the galaxy. Let's see.
That'd be good to give Spock a transfusion.
That would be really interesting. I think it'd come out in a precipitate, but that's me. All right. Echamarian duty officers are available for the Romulan Republic and can be found in the Romulan Survivor Duty Pack. And there's
sounds
no...
like it's worded slightly wrong, because there are no true Romulan faction duty officers that are Echamarians.
Mm-hmm.
They were added with the first Tal Shiar lockbox.
Oh. Huh. Of which I
But
still have some.
They were added alongside the whole like sector block that the Romulan stuff is in.
Yeah, and there is an Ekamar mission in there, which is really interesting in that you're attempting to do kind of what you were describing in terms of getting a political settlement between the various clans who are arguing with each other. And then you shoot them.
Maybe you shoot them if they, Okay, actually, the original version of that, you had the option to talk the belligerent Echamarians down and get them to leave peacefully. And it was possible to resolve the entire patrol with a dialogue puzzle. Then they changed it so that if you do that, a bunch of Tal Shiar ships decloak and then try to kill you.
I remember talking him out of it once, and it was just a pain in the rump. But it was fun to have something that was not just pew, 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 pew. There's no walkthrough on this one. Okay, something to work on. Things for me to do in my infinite spare time is describe that one.
But yeah, that one Romulan Survivor Duty Officer pack, that's the only way to get duty officers. Or any duty officers using that race. Remans and Romulans you can get from other sources.
Yes.
And Suliban, you can just recruit them for free if you have a Suliban cell ship by going to the bridge console.
Yes, not all of us have one of those, though.
But
that would be something that'd be nice to see come make itself reappear once in a while.
I would like that they made an event so we can actually get it or something.
Oh, Pi, you should suggest that to them. That would be fun.
But the thing with that, though, is that gameplay-wise, if you just want a duty officer that has that those particular unique powers, you can just get one of the Suliban ones and use that. The other 3 races in that pack, they all have the same active roster powers.
The Suliban cell ship is described as only being available as a drop from the Romulan Survivor Duty Officer pack. That's interesting. Wow.
That's an old pack, I think.
That's an old pack, yeah.
Well, yeah, the Tufli was a similar promo thing where you have to open a DOF pack to get it. Because, see, the Tufli is actually named after the developer that originally programmed the duty officer system.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break here, translation. I'm going to make some coffee. And we will be back in 3 minutes. So if you guys will hang in there, we will be right back. And I'm going to turn off the microphone so you can't hear me grinding coffee.
Then we can do another run with you.
That would be so much fun. Okay, be back in just a moment.
So, but it's always quite interesting to kind of hear it from like a native, because some of the people from our Danish sites that I actually classified as friends in the business, unfortunately they've left, so I can't really have these conversations with them. So it's interesting to see your viewpoint on it.
Well, I'm glad.
But it really depends on the generation.
Yeah.
It's
point.
interesting that you mentioned that, Pi. Are the older generations less willing to take on different concepts? Is that what you're saying in your culture?
Because and especially because back, like how it is with old people back in the days, how it was,
Pi?
and it was way.
I'm an old person, Pi.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
I do know what you
If
mean,
you
yeah.
speak like back in the days, it was so much easier,
You
right?
young whippersnappers, you have no idea what it's
And I
like.
also
True,
think
any
it's
culture, though, isn't it? If you
Oh,
think
you
about
really-
I think it's part of the generation because, like the when the internet came and stuff like that, people are just used to different stuff, and you can do it in different ways. Whereas back in the days, there was one way of doing it, right?
Well, but bear in mind that since certainly in my lifetime, but in yours more so, the rate of change has become so exponentially higher and higher that you have to be able to adapt to change, and you have to be able to accept it. Versus my grandparents, my great grandparents, in their lifetime, things did not change, ever.
And back in the days, there was roughly only one solution to a problem, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whereas today, you have different options, right?
Yeah, and indeed that kind of thinking, going outside the box, looking for alternate approaches to a problem, is embraced and appreciated versus sticking to the one solution to every problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just find
Pi,
it
be careful what
interesting.
you say. She may beat you to death with her walker.
My Lachi Walker, come get you. I'll get you, you
I'll get you and your
little
little
dog Toto too.
and your little pit bull too.
One thing I've noticed
How
about that
cool
sort of-
could it be that I can go around people saying, "Well, my grandma can whack the crap out of you."
Your mom can too, so there you go.
Yeah, but I think it would be cool. Your son can say, "My mom can beat your whatever
Yep.
at any day, at any time."
My mom can beat up your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one observation I've made about the whole thing with old people being pedantic is that
Okay, for us Regnets out there, what does the word pedantic mean?
being
Wow.
It's a really good thing to say. I'm sorry, but yeah, good point.
I
being
just
insistent
played
on explaining
Defense of Starbase 1, and we lost one of the escaping ships.
What did you do wrong?
Well, apparently nobody else is doing it correctly because I was the only one doing something.
Okay, just to give you the literal definition, pedantic is an
we lost the
insulting
second
word used to describe someone who annoys others by correcting small errors, caring too much about minor details, or emphasizing their own expertise, especially in some narrow or boring subject matter. In other words, they're Swiss.
No,
Sorry.
we're Danish.
In all fairness, Swiss people aren't as bad as people make out. It's the
Oh my God. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
It depends on the part of Switzerland.
Yeah,
It's
true.
the Swiss Germans that are
Yes,
the worst
that's
for
it.
that.
They are. That's where my sister lives. And, did you clean the underside of your window ledge? No. Are you crazy? Well, you should do at least once every 6 months. Here, you can use my calendar to check them off. No. My sister's occasional comment would be something like, I see the police uniforms have changed. The Swiss are an interesting crew.
Well, one observation I've made though is that a lot of the time with old people, you'll notice that they're really, really pedantic about certain specific things, and that's because of the fact that they have had that sort of thing go horribly wrong when people didn't pay attention to it at some point in their life.
Well, yeah, there is that, but there's also the getting set in your ways approach, which I don't know that it's pedantic so much as it's just hidebound.
But it's also quite funny when I speak to some of my friends that their mother-in-law or their old mom is actually dictating them on how to raise their kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's only one way of doing it, but mom, all science and newly released something from a university actually says they're wrong, or you're wrong, but my way or no way, right?
Yeah.
Well, and then if you talk to your grandmother and find out that they had the same conversation, and oh yeah, by the way, your mom didn't really take your grandmother's advice.
Okay, that's actually really good. Why do I have an option for all base attack?
Because you can set your fighters to attack, you can set them to defend.
So not only
Attack
should I
will
launch
block
them, I should
everything.
set them to attack as well, correct?
Right.
Let's do a switch out here. Let's see, what are we going to move out of there? I need
Shall we start
all of
queuing
this.
for the next run?
Yes, we can start queuing for the next run. That might help a little bit. Would you like an X in chat? Or am I in charge?
X in chat.
Okay, Duffy says, do not tell them to attack till the briefing is over.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll bust loose and things will get borked afterwards.
So I've got two options here. I've got Bay 1 attack. I've got all bays attack. I can just leave it at all bays attack, correct?
All base attack.
That makes
Yeah.
more sense. Thank you, Boom. I accept your kind invitation. I also want to put that down there. Let's get this in here.
We only lost 2 of the 4 ships in this defend of Starbase 1.
Hi, you have failed as a Starfleet officer. You have failed this fleet.
No,
you have
I'm only a
failed the
recruit.
honor of the Federation.
I'm only a recruit, so I'm allowed to fuck up.
No,
No,
doesn't
you're
work
not.
that way. Doesn't work that way, sir. Not permitted whatsoever.
There is an old saying which still works. You come across it in work and it kind of still fits for it. Shit rolls downhill. Congratulations, you're a recruit. You're at the bottom of the hill. So everybody remember these words. It's all Pi's fault.
Oh, goodness, 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 goodness.
Mom doesn't have raid alerts into this thing. It's all Pi's fault.
It's all
Mom
Pi's
doesn't-
fault. Everything's Pi's fault. We'll just make life easy. It's Pi's fault. Wee woo.
We woo. All right.
We were on a pug run, no loss.
Yeah.
Tim out didn't reply, so is that it?
No worries.
We need to persuade him and his friend into joining our fleet. From the impression I get, it sounds like their fleet's dead as a dodo. We need to get them to join ours because them two are pretty good guys.
Cool.
Even the Armada fleets are pretty active for the most part, so we can get them in anywhere.
Yeah.
So we do have a couple of Armada fleets that are kind of dead or
Not
kind of
that
so locked
many.
up.
We've been kind of kicking out the really dead ones.
Yeah.
But because a lot of the smaller, the tertiary fleets are coming in through the German people, because they're being super active over there.
The situation is grim.
Speaking
It's
of Germans,
always
have we heard anything from our friend?
No, I have not heard a word from Ed.
Oh, I think Ed's around. I think I think Ed's now like, where's Waldo? You just got to find him somewhere.
But you said you spoke to someone who knew him?
Yeah, and last that she had heard, and she's the one I'd spoken to when he had gotten sick before. Last that she had heard was it still was just an internet issue. But I asked her to stay in touch with me.
Yeah, like for example, I accidentally hit attack early and they just started attacking early. Which is going to board things up, sorry.
Oh.
Hey, this time it means we get to blame DT.
Blame me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, a fleet called House of Waffles? Really?
Aww. It's so cute.
You will be surprised at what people KDF side will call their fleets.
Uh-huh.
Well, we renamed ours to Flaming
The
Tars.
Flaming Tars of Grethor.
Uh-huh. I think it's a great name for a fleet. This doesn't feel as good today.
I'm not using a DPS ship, so
That could explain it.
I'm flying a tank. Yeah, we might not make it because
We got the 2
Ooh, yeah.
right out.
Right, this one.
we'll make it.
Oh, that was close. And that did not go. Oh, damn. Went to the wrong side. My bad.
It's alright, I'm here. Doing the tanky thing.
Oh, that bullet that was shoot on you.
How annoying. I'm in a TFO with a person that every time he does something, it types in the team's chat on what he's doing. So he keeps spamming the chat with activating full impulse and stealth.
Interesting.
Why?
Because he can?
I think you have to set up manual keybinds to do that.
Yeah. So every time
Which
he
means,
hits a button,
which means he's telling everybody what they should be doing.
No. It's just saying activating full impulse and stealth.
But it's going into chat?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this person set up manual keybinds.
Yeah, because
to,
who's got the time to do that?
Well, no, I don't know of any automated method that's like a checkbox that would cause the game to automatically copy that stuff over like that. Because normally that sort of thing is stuff that you only see in the combat chat.
Yeah.
It looks like every time we hit his button or whatever, I get a message in the team chat saying, activating full impulse and stealth.
Oh, actually there is something. There is a doodad, a voice module that you can add to your system that will do that for you. It's not part of the game.
No, but I'm tired of seeing it. He's been spamming the chat with like 10 times now.
You can tell him to STFU. I'm heading over.
I got most of this stuff there. I'm headed over.
Didn't we destroy the Transformers?
No.
Oh.
It's still here. I'm
What the?
Boom and I are the only ones hitting it.
Okay,
I don't know what you guys are.
I'm doing all these spheres. That's weird. Okay.
A probe is closing in on a transceiver. Destroy it.
I'll finish up these probes then.
We got
My
it.
bad.
No problem.
I probably was
Don't
looking
know
at
where
a
you guys
gi-
went.
I thought I saw it go, so I started over for the big clot o spheres here.
Engineering team activated.
Goes.
An engineering fleet.
Constable. Will be.
Oh, parallel of how I'm doing this to you, you know.
I like Pearl over Pavo.
Yeah, the space mission.
Pearl. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Pavo Dissension. Pearl over Pavo.
No,
Meh.
no, no. I'm just doing the randoms to get my rewards. Yeah. Understood.
All over Pavo's the one that's a near clone of Drainer.
Right.
Indoor conduct, yes.
Oh, well, isn't Pearl? Which is the one that's got the missiles that come up from the ground?
That's Riposte?
Oh,
No.
yeah, it is Riposte, I
Yeah,
think.
Operation Proposed.
No, Riposte is that the one with the station you have to kill and... Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah. The first part of Operation Riposte is you capture the 3 space stations.
And then they've got the missiles coming up from the planet that you've got to defend against while you're doing something with the stations.
This is gonna be fun.
And which is the one? Then there's that a completely different TFO where you have to capture a bunch of Klingon ships and.
There, Mom, you out DPS'd me.
That's the Battle
Ah.
of Binary Stars, right? You're thinking about.
DT.
Yeah. One,
No,
one
the
where
Battle of
they-
the Binary Stars that you don't capture Klingon ships. You rescue.
How about we go to another channel, Boom, since everybody's trying to talk over everybody.
Yep.
Well, that was an unimpressive run, folks. Let's see. So, Battle of the Binary Stars is you. It's the simulation of you versus the first episode of Discovery. Right.
Yeah, when the Cleave ship
Right.
decloaks and cuts the other ship in half and stuff.
Right. And then let's take a quick look at them here. So I did notice that they put. There's a new one. To Hell with Honor is back in. That's the one where it's the Alachis on the ground, right?
Uh,
The Alachi walkers on the ground.
You're attacking a bunch of
That's Space
shipyards.
Surf Gold, right?
No. This is To Hell with Honor. It's got the
Hell with
various
Honor,
locations.
You're attacking Ju'ula's shipyards on the surface of a moon.
Right.
And Ju'ula summons Elachi as a last-ditch effort to defend the place.
Right, right. I actually like that one. That's one of my
Yeah, but
favorite
that's
ones.
best served cold, right?
No, that's To Hell with Honor.
Microphone.
That's
Best Served Cold is...
Is best served cold the one where you kill that guy that
That's...
later gets imprisoned? Or capture that guy who later gets imprisoned?
No, this is one where the prisoners are trying to... Yeah, well, no, you don't capture him, but this is one where the prisoners are trying to escape a repente, and at the end you've got all of the freighters turned into dilithium bombs that you have to destroy.
Oh, that one.
That one, yeah. These we don't deal with these enough. We ought to play them more. They don't show up on the rotation, I think.
They need to.
Yeah, well, we do randoms, and those aren't the ones that pop up.
Well, I mean, they're like event TFOs that are associated specifically with the Star Trek Discovery expansion or whatever.
Well, I'm not a fan of Discovery, but I like the way that Star Trek Online has played with those characters, but kind of done a whole different storyline. That's been a lot more fun, in my opinion. Because honestly, Martok and Gowron, could there be a better day?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You get
I am
two.
kind of curious where the whole Jimpock thing is going, because the direction it went is kind of
Well, I can see if they want to change the storyline to get Jimpock out, because he has been a fixture in the storyline for a long time. But I don't think Ja'ula would be a good replacement character for him.
which of course explains the whole thing with Martok, where if they planned this like 2 or 3 years out,
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's the entire reason why we go to the Briar Patch to find Martok.
Yeah. And, I mean, Martok is just such an awesome character. But he makes it clear as a character, both in the series and in the game, that he doesn't want to replace Jimpock. He doesn't want to do that. So I don't see, much as it would be a great character, I don't see them bringing him back in for that position. It can't be Ja'ula, in my opinion, because it's too divisive of a character, strictly speaking, as a character there. It can't be this clone that they're bringing back, whatever her name is, from the last episodes. So...
well, also that person is one. It's the ancestor of one of the Discovery era characters.
Right, right.
So it's someone where the majority of the people in the modern day Klingon Empire wouldn't care about her enough to actually listen to what she has to say.
Right, so they've still left, even though the story is evolving, they haven't really made it clear where it's going to go, because I really thought it was going to be Martok, but they've made it clear in his dialogue. Done that, got the t-shirt.
Ooh, Power Rangers.
Oh, you know what? The mission where you go to Klingon Hell and fight Molor.
Yes.
They do make a mention in there of something that is kind of interesting.
And that is...
Gowron. What's Gowron's actual current status after that episode?
Oh, yeah, I know. They give him the option to redeem himself in some way, but we don't know what yet. And I thought it was in trading himself for Ja'ula. But maybe not, because there's still that reference to "It's not your time yet" from the ferryman.
After I had watched that several times, I realized that there's an alternative method of interpreting what Molor says to Gowron that kind of sparked my interest.
Okay, great. Now I'm going to have to play that again.
Well, this
Thank you.
being the possibility that Molor isn't interested in having Gowron as someone to torment for all of eternity, because of the fact that, quite frankly, if that's all he wanted, that would have been easy.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he wants Gowron to do something else, like kill Jimpock.
Ooh, that would be interesting. So let's
But it's
see.
one of those things they don't really like. It's kind of sort of like, I guess you could say, from one interpretation, it's hinted at, but because of the whole like vagueness of the whole thing, it's
They've
not.
left it open, but they've left a couple of things open in the past that they haven't done. I was replaying Survivor, where we see what the character that has to be Data coming to talk to Tasha,
Hmm.
or whatever her name is, Selah. But then they didn't do anything with that, and it's just like, but I want them to do something like that. I want them to finish it up.
Well, I mean, there's been several things that they just that they planned to work on at some point that they never got back to, and in some cases that's well, I don't think they're ever going to be able
Can
to
you hear me
get
now?
back to them.
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Like there's the infamous example of that now removed mission that used to be in the Romulan the Federation story arc involving Romulans,
Mm-hmm.
where you go to a starbase that is apparently in orbit of the Vendorian homeworld,
Oh my God, that goes back a ways.
to do what is ostensibly a mission to stop the Tal Shiar from doing something heinous, and then you find out that it's actually a Romulan facility that's researching how to counteract shapeshifters.
Oh my God, that goes back. Jeez, you've got a good memory.
But here's the well, okay. See, I'm one of the people that was on the Foundry Roundtable,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one of the plot hooks that more than one person wrote a Foundry mission about.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that you will notice still today is that if you fly to the Vindor system in sector space and look closely, you will see what is apparently a heavily populated planet, because you will see the Earthshine effect from various cities on the surface. And if you are familiar with Star Trek the Animated Series,
I am.
the Vendorians are a race that the Federation has basically said, no, you guys are staying on your homeworld and never leaving ever.
Hmm.
The Romulans, on the other hand, the connection here, though, with the Undine is that if the Romulans are studying the way Vendorian shapeshifting works, that would explain why they had a base designed to counter Undine in orbit of the Vendorian homeworld.
Now, let's digress from this for just a moment. We've got shapeshifters in the form of the Founders. We've got shapeshifters in the form of the Undine. We have shapeshifters in the form of the Vendorians. This is not a rare attribute.
If you look at the total list of races that are seen in Star Trek with some level of ability to take on the appearance of another life form,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's not strictly shape-shifting, because Nancy Crater was
Yes.
not replaced by a true shapeshifter. It was
Right.
a telepathic illusion.
Right. But remember, let's see, it's season 2 of TNG, Wesley's girlfriend on one episode. They were shapeshifters also, in one way or another. I don't think that one was telepathic, though.
Yeah, well, the Dolphin, I think, is that one. Is that
Yes.
It's an alien princess
Right.
who
Right.
is of a race called the Elasomorphs, who
Oh,
you find out at the end of the episode that they're actually energy beings. Because of the fact that for the final scene of the episode, they take on their true forms after they step onto the transporter pad, and you see these glowing orange blobs. that are literally just floating in midair and not even touching the transporter pad.
Just for sneaks, I've come down to Vendor.
Should we play something in a few minutes? Or...
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What would you like to play?
I don't know. Whatever your heart's desire.
Good. First one.
I know AU or AO or AO, whatever wants
AOI.
to join. AY.
Let me see where I'm at. I like that. Jason just throws up a quick. We're going to do this. Let me grab a different tune really quick here. Just for fun.
It's pronounced oi. Just
Oi.
to let you know.
Oi.
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 Oi!
I'm
Oi,
just playing.
you there.
Oh,
Come over here. Come on.
I queued up for random.
Yeah, what'd you get? Did you by any chance get minor instabilities?
No.
Oh, okay. We got that the other night.
Let me give you a hint. 3 lanes.
I love Undine Assault.
Mhm.
Ed and I used to have so much fun with Undine Assault.
But if people don't know how to play it on normal,
Oh my god. Are you on normal or are you on advanced?
normal.
Oh, well, that's something. Stick in your lane, go to the rift, shoot as many ships as you have to, destroy the rift. Go to the last one. Do that. Don't take out the planet killer till you get all 6 rifts done. Then go take out the planet killer. But yeah, I can't tell you how many mornings Ed would just be swearing at people for, don't take out the... And he'd be writing them, and they'd still be taking it out, and he'd be not happy. All right.
Yeah. I'm just asking the team, are we going for all the riffs?
Yeah. At least you're asking. All right. Once Pi is done, we're going to do a TFO.
Yeah, but just do it because I just started on mine. It's going to
Okay.
last.
Give me an X if you want to do a TFO.
What KDF or Federation?
Federation. Let's go Fed today. We are going to run binary circuit again.
I have to transfer my weapons from my KDF to my Fed.
No problems.
Yep.
Just give me an X when you're ready to team.
Oh, anyway, the reason why that particular mission involving the vendor system was so infamous in Star Trek Online, though, is because it was planned by the writer at the time, Kestrel, as being like part 1 of a story arc.
Oh.
See, because part of what made it infamous is the fact that you fight the Romulans on board the space station,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the end of the episode, you find out the person who gave you the mission in the first place was an Undine infiltrator.
Ooh, interesting.
An Undine infiltrator is the person who provided you with the intel needed to find this starbase and take it out. And you don't kill them.
That's interesting.
They escape into the Romulan Star Empire somewhere. Because they take on the identity of the station commander and request an emergency beam out.
I do remember that. I remember that. Wow.
It was
I
one
would.
of those things where a lot of people are like, so why did we have to kill all of these people again? I don't like the way the story went. And the reason for that is because you were supposed to have a follow-up story where you hunt the Undine infiltrator down.
Mm-hmm. But why wouldn't they have made that decision to commit to all 3 stories before they released it?
I actually got a chance to ask Kestrel about that in person on one of the Foundry Roundtable episodes.
Cool.
And the answer was plans changed.
Okay. Been there.
See, because this was release era content,
Mm-hmm.
and it was because of the whole like time crunch to get things ready for the initial game release that it got cut short, and they just never had a opportunity to go back to it, because after they finished doing that, it wasn't until the story arc revamp that removed it from the game that they had a proper opportunity to do anything with it, and then they decided that, you know what, actually, we don't care.
I would love, before Vegas, if we're going to Vegas, I would love to put together some sort of history and timeline of all the stories from Star Trek Online to do a panel. This is the history of Star Trek Online. Because going back, even though I've been playing it since the beginning, I've forgotten more than I currently remember. There's so much that's gone on. It's actually a very rich game history, and I'd love to go back and see some of the old ones again and play some of the old ones.
Yeah, like there's actually a surprisingly large number of launch era missions that aren't in game anymore.
Oh, I know.
I mean, some of them are for good reasons, some of them are for questionable reasons, but I mean, the devs actually came out and said that if not for the fact that the old featured episodes are such large stories, they would have probably done the same thing with them because of the fact that they're old and need to be rebuilt.
Yeah.
And the devs don't have time to do that.
Really, I know. I wish they
Damn
did.
it.
Like that one puzzle that we did on Defera. It's the only time okay, it's not the only time in the game they've ever done that, but it's the only one on that scale. The only other time you see that in the game, it's a much smaller scale puzzle, and it only requires you to have two people stand on two different things to make a door open, and then that's it, and you're done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Mine Enemy.
Yes, exactly. By the way, that wasn't in the first version of Mine Enemy.
No, it wasn't. I remember that.
Oh boy.
Okay, anybody else want to join us for just a random TFO, just for fun? Holy moly, swear I'm not wasted. How do you keep getting all this cool stuff? He just got an epic token. Well,
Oh, I forgot
good
to
for
pick
you.
up mine.
Yeah, me too. I forgot to pick up mine. Gotta do that tonight.
Oh yeah, the Phoenix box.
Yeah, don't forget your Phoenix boxes. I will do that. No, I won't do that. I will do this. Hey, next Tuesday, we're going to be talking about how to maximize your dilithium harvesting. And next Thursday, instead of doing Pimp Mah Starship, we're going to do Pimp My Ground Build.
Ah, that would be a fun one.
Yeah, that would be fun for some.
Is that where the magic happens?
Well, it does if you're a science.
I've mentioned it before, but I have 19 characters, and I intentionally made it so every single one of them has a different ground build.
That is amazing.
There are certain aspects of ground builds that I use more often than others, but it's boring to me to use exactly the same build on multiple characters.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Though that said, there's a couple pieces of equipment or a couple of shields and armor that I really love, and I tend to have them as defaults. For different purposes. One of them is the Counter Command Exo Armor, which I love for the Winter Wonderland. Because you've got the dodge and roll. And the other one that I like are the Romulan Imperial Navy.
Well, one that's actually extremely useful for Winter Wonderland for a reason that most people don't think about, and that I've literally had people tell me they didn't understand that this was a thing that even existed. The Jim Hadar armor that you get from the Jim Hadar featured episode series. That has the highest passive health regen stat in the game.
You mentioned that to me.
In other ways, it's not the best armor in the game. It really isn't, because it's missing certain stats that people like to have, and it's purely defensive and not even all that good at defense other than health regen. Well, here's the thing. What does not get disabled in Q's Winter Wonderland?
What does not get disabled? Ooh, PhoenixUK is raiding us with a party of 3. Hi, PhoenixUK. Hi. Thank you for the raid. We appreciate it. What doesn't get...
Passive stats in your gear.
Okay,
Anything
yeah.
That's an activated ability you can't use. But passive triggered stats, yes. having a base health regen that is enough to completely refill your health once every 10 seconds is incredibly useful against snowmen.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's my
Yeah,
number one
so-
moaning, groaning thing is I hate to play the snowman because you freeze all the time. To which I keep saying to myself, and probably out loud, I would love for them to sell, instead of a battery or a shield power pack or something like that, they should sell hot chocolate or something like that, or
Yeah, now that
hand warmers, so you can use them the same way you would a hypo or something else. And I'd be willing to spend money on it, but it's in the theme.
That's actually one of the things that someone like actually, you know what? They actually did make it so that some of the Winter Wonderland food gives you some sort of passive bonus.
Oh yeah, it does. But at the
But
same time,
it's like a 10% resistance to cold damage.
yeah, I want something for that insta heal like a shield does, or like power pack does. Something quick, wonderful, fun. Yes, I do have a new hair color. I got really tired of being silver.
That approach to Winter Wonderland combat, you don't even need anything higher than the mark you pick the stuff up as, because of the fact that the actual defense rating in the armor is irrelevant.
Right. It's just fun. It's supposed to be fun, but it would be fun to have something like that, in my opinion. Ooh, an uncommon. How exciting. Hang on a second. Hi, PhoenixUK and your team. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Good to have you here.
So Salty's flying one of the Romulan lockbox ships that I don't have.
Oh, Salty, what have you got there? Why do I not have an info bar on Salty?
Because you're on ground, and it's showing you the generic icon.
Yes, it is. Give me 1 second here. Let me throw something in the bank.
I think it's the Kelvin Timeline Romulan carrier.
Wow. Salty. You got nice toys.
Yeah. He put it in chat. Talaru Intel carrier.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that once before, which tells you how long it's been since you've been here. By the way, I currently have 45 quarter spec points, so that would be 11 spec points, 12, 13, 14 spec points if any of my new recruits need anything. And the other thing I did for them is let's stop that. From the last event, I put together as many of the 150,000 experience bonus pools to throw in there for all the new recruits. Figured it should help them out. The Jem'Hadar Vanguard Dreadnought is a joyous ship. I love that ship. It's so sweet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and queue us up since it appears to be just us three. No task force. There we go. Did you want to join us, Jason?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Give me the next. There you go.
Did you get Ori?
Yep. How about you, Pi? Are you done with your wonderful Undine assault yet?
What do you think?
Well, we'll go do this one. We'll come back and get you. All right, here we go. Wee woo. And if we get minor instabilities again, I'm going to cry. And while we're waiting, you might notice here that with 7 days to go, we are a little short of our goal for this month of $500, but we appreciate the very kind and generous donations of $125. We should have a GoFundMe up shortly, probably Monday or Tuesday, because I have to put together the video. So anybody who donates to the GoFundMe will get prizes.
Keep your eyes on the wheel.
Real prizes. You may be immortalized. You might get a custom-made, if we ever get a logo, mousepad. We're working on stuff. I wanted to play this one!
No, that's different.
What did you get?
To hell with honor. This is one I wanted to play today. Yay!
Okay.
I was going to
You
queue
get
us
to
for this.
hell with honor. I get Undine Assault.
You should hang with us more.
And yesterday I got Borg disconnected.
I love Borg Disconnected too. With a good team.
This is
Oot,
true.
oot, oot, oot. I'm a happy girl. Yeah, I'd been thinking about this today. Does anybody else hear the Rite of the Valkyries playing?
Yes, well, Kid and Rich has been in this since the first time they ran it.
Really?
Yep.
I've never...
I think they upped the volume a little bit.
Ah.
First.
Destroy the multi-vessels before they can power up.
Well, I like my Wagner, so yay.
Of the 6 of the errant rifts, I have closed 2 of them. And guess how many that has been closed?
2.
Yes.
Am I correct? See? I'm smart that way, Pi.
Yeah, you're so SMRT.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
One lane has not even been done yet.
Oh my god. Are you running on advanced or normal?
Normal.
Oh, jeez. I'm so
I said,
sorry.
like I said before.
Pi, when you get a moment, could you pull PhoenixUK out of quarantine and Discord? Or I will if I get done first, because that's entirely possible that I will get done before you do.
I think you'll be done before I do.
Okay. PhoenixUK, I will pull you out of quarantine. We're having an issue with getting spam, so everybody goes into quarantine first.
Oh, maybe I can just leave the guys playing.
They'll never know.
Go.
Okay, that's one thing in this mission that kind of sucks is that if
There we
it's
go.
a cloak heavy build and the turrets start chewing into you while you're trying
Oh,
to
I
shoot
know.
He's out. Mom. Phoenix, you're out.
Okay,
You
I'll let
can
him
go
know.
in.
one. I'm just going to fly out of turret range until I get there.
Great, and the command ship, while scanning the rift, died.
Yeah, this is one where cloaking devices really nice to have.
Now I have to wait for the command vessels to join me? Yes. Oh, wow. Mommy, help.
I'm sorry, I'm busy killing the Mokai. We can take the 30-minute lever penalty and just leave them.
No, that's cruel.
I mean, there are days when that's the only solution.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Oops, oops, oops. Ah, died. How are you?
Oh, going to be trying something
Oh, what you trying?
down the road.
All right, Epsilon's dead.
Yay. So am I, but that's a whole different story.
My TOS character, except for like a couple of traits, has pretty much almost has access to almost every single thing that my my normal DPS character has.
Yeah?
So I'm going to slowly start building up his. I just bought him a Fleet Gagarin.
Did you really?
Yep.
Nice ship.
Differences, I don't have agony phases on there, but I do have a big selection of pulse phasers.
Yeah. I have one pulse.
Debuffs.
I have one pulse phaser build that I have not played for a while.
Okay, I'm about to attack Gamma.
I did some damage on Gamma, but I'm finishing up over here. And my phone, of course, is ringing.
Of course. Ring, 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 ring.
Not me.
No, it's not you. It says defeat the Lucara, but you're not going to defeat the Lucara.
You can temporarily disable it.
Yeah, but not defeat it.
Yay, one complete lane done.
One?
Hey, if you blast her down to 0 according to every point, according to everything that matters, you beat her.
Well, it does actually give you additional marks at the end of that TFO.
Ah,
For every time you beat her down to nothing, yeah.
well, I'm
Okay,
dead
damage
here.
good.
Okay, now I can respawn.
We're gonna hit the optional in a few minutes. But then again, 2 people keep on dying, so
Ah,
this ain't easy. One of those nights. All 3 from my team are dead.
it's not easy being green pie.
No.
Okay, I'm cloaked. How the heck are they still shooting me?
She's using a mycelial rift weapon that's just like a, I don't know. She has special powers. Let's just put it that way.
They can have big perception, then they can see your cloaked ship, right?
Yeah, I think the turrets have like 50% cloak penetration.
Yeah. Let's go help them, guys, so we can get this TFO done. At least they're teaming up on the same lane. That's at least a good thing.
Yeah.
Where's the command ship?
We'll be right back.
Alrighty, we'll be right here.
Command ship. That's why it's taking so long.
This was an event, wasn't it, at one point?
Yeah.
What?
Because I remember I had it down to kind of an art with Ed to come in here with one of his big ships and just watch everything disappear. PhoenixUK and your team, anybody who joins the Discord is welcome to jump into chat. You don't need permission, you don't need to ask, just jump in here. However, if it's quiet, just let me know, because sometimes the volumes aren't really great. It will get you tuned up.
Alright, off to beta.
Shoot that gun again.
It's feeding the rift. Destroy it.
Ba-ba-da-da-da. And does anyone else here kill the wabbit? Kill the wabbit.
I have heard that in the past many times.
It ruined Rossini for me. I mean, I love Rossini, but still can't listen to anything Gazzalatra or Barbara Seville without going Bugs Bunny.
So many plasma torpedoes. They'll be going into one building. Okay, where's the next one?
And I still got a couple ground things to kill off here before we get the next one. There we go.
Hey,
Oh, crap. Mondosh, that's been hurt. Ah, thanks, go. Beats plasma torpedoes. Achi stop.
come on, scan the rift. Come on.
My God, you're still doing that one.
Yay, the guys are actually teaming up. Let me go get an
Yay.
Aaron Drift. I'm going to go get an Aaron Drift. Because nobody else is doing it. Let me do it. Win.
Oh,
I'm afraid this is going to be an all-nighter.
swear I'm not wasted. I used to have enough dill where I could go and buy boxes, and then I decided I needed to buy something. And I didn't want to spend cash on it. So there went all my dilithium, and then we had the big Klingon projects. And my millions of dilithium are all gone.
Yeah, but I gave you some contraband light.
You did. You sure did. And I've been harvesting it already. And now
I
the
think it was
last one.
only a few hundred I gave you. But
It still helps. I mean, it's got a good return. It's stupid easy to use it.
USS Heisenberg has come to help me. Thank you, Heisenberg.
Are you sure? Thank you. I'm glad somebody got that.
I often wonder, did you just how many people don't understand the actual Heisenberg uncertainty principle? Oh, but, you know, whatever.
I know
actually
enough
was in a
science to get the
TFO
jokes.
The other day with a guy that hadn't been in for like 5 years.
Really? Wow.
Oh yeah.
I bet it
5
was a surprise for him to come back.
It was, and everybody was just complaining because we were playing a TFO, and everybody was just complaining that he was doing it wrong, and we were playing Great Witch Grethor, right?
Okay.
And everybody was just complaining, like, why are you doing this? Why are you so stupid? And then the guys, they just said, well, I came back after 5 years.
And that's why people go away, is because people get rude.
Yeah, to be honest, that's one of those things where you want to, you know, explain to them what they're doing wrong, then tell them to stop sucking.
And one of the guys would just, why don't you just read what they say in the beginning? Me.
Why don't you just kiss my shiny metal behind?
Lick my nacelle.
You have a middle behind?
Are the nacelles ample?
Whoa,
If you catch my drift.
Whoever knew that Mom liked Futurama?
Well, Mom loves Futurama.
Who doesn't love Futurama?
Yeah,
Anyone
really?
who doesn't is not worth talking to.
Really?
That's harsh.
But it's accurate. Harsh, but accurate.
Yeah, you have two things. You have those who like Futurama and those that are wrong.
Oh,
I like that.
that's a clever dichotomy.
Hey, Frost, how are you?
I am conscious.
That's good. Did you say you put something on Discord?
I did.
Where did you put it? I was hunting for it and I didn't see
In
it.
the lounge.
Oh, God, I'd never thought of looking in the lounge. I'm looking on my stuff. I'm looking on other stuff. I'm hunting down all of yours. Never thought to look on the lounge.
That is a massive Alachi.
It's the yogurt walker.
The yogurt walker?
Yeah.
Yugwash.
You guys have now.
So today is Trick Your Starship Day, isn't it?
It is Pimp Mah Starship Day indeed today.
Pimp your. Okay. And who's on the clip for this?
No one.
No one.
No one.
We've had no volunteers.
So instead,
make
we've
that
just
up.
been having fun.
Well, I would like to make a cannon build, and I have no idea how to.
Hey,
do it.
that's actually a great idea. Do you have a
And
ship?
I would love some help with it. Yes,
Sure.
I do.
Yeah, DT and I've been talking about cannon builds just lately.
I am using the Maquis Raider.
Okay, that's actually a nice choice.
Yeah, good ship for that as well. So
Yes.
the first tip, knowing you like we do for us, remove the Omni from the front and put it at the back. That's your first thing.
Oh wait,
you
he's
should
doing
do.
cannons. Remove the turret from the front.
I don't have any. I mean, the ship is only level 10.
Well, okay,
I
I
don't
think.
have any other things yet.
Oh, the ship is level 10.
Yeah.
The ship is
The
or your
character's only
character's
level
level 10. Hey, we can deal with that.
purple loot.
And it's a Federation character, so it's all out there with everybody else.
Do you have either the Malum, the Romulan Malum, the Klingon core, or the T6 Defiant?
Or the legendary Brielle.
I have all the
that trait.
legendaries.
Okay.
The legendary Brielle will have a trait called, which you'll
Withering
help you
Barrage.
get. Yeah. Very good trait.
Yep.
Extend your cannon fire time.
Or if you want the Tavaro.
Yes, good. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Tomorrow's a good. Yeah, tomorrow has it too.
So
yeah.
basically, if you're doing cannons from a trait perspective, you need Withering Barrage, and you need to make sure you've got emergency weapon cycle. So Barak,
Withering
Arbiter,
Barrage.
Maragoo.
The emergency weapon cycle is kind of standard for everything, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah, good point. And what sort of energy output are you looking at? Are you looking at phaser, disruptor, plasma?
I was thinking that there's some really good disruptors.
There are.
Okay. Are you looking to Barbie it, or you're looking for DPS?
DPS.
Okay, so if you're looking for DPS, basically your only option is to use spiral waves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Actually, the other option. There are two other options really. Spiral waves are some of the best. Also, sensor links up there. The third option are crafted with the penetration mod.
Yep.
That's always seems to be a third that people recommend.
What about the coalition or the
Coalition?
No.
coalition?
And that kind of fell out of favor when the spiral waves became widely available and the sensor linked.
Oh, sensor link dual heavy cannons are costing 27 million a pop right now. Jesus.
Coalition Disruptor, the proc on that only benefits people who use disruptors. I mean, it's kind of like the regular disruptor damage proc, but more powerful if everyone on the team is using disruptors. So it's kind of...
I can't hear that person at all.
You can't hear Mohawkman?
You might need to turn him up then.
Hang on.
There, now
She
you
turned him all the way up
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, Frost needs to turn him up.
I just did that. I said I was doing that.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've got my Hawkman up as I can get him.
Okay, I need to figure out how to adjust the mic volume output my computer's doing, I guess. I don't know.
One thing to be aware of if you're using Microsoft is every now and then, especially when there's a patch, it'll reset your mic volumes without letting you know.
So Frost, are you more dilithium rich or more credit rich?
Both, actually.
Okay. Because sensor-linked dual heavy cannons at Mark II on the exchange are going for 27 million apiece. The spiral waves will go for like 37, 38, I think.
Grab it from my Cardassian ships, can't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you claim one Cardassian ship, then you can get spiral waves out of your dilithium store.
Yeah. So if you've got
ships.
So if the Marquee Raider's got, I think it's a 5-3, so I would buy 4 dual heavy cannons for the front, only 4.
Okay.
Because your 5th, and DT, feel free to say if you disagree, the 5th one should be the Lorca torpedo.
I would actually do one less than you said there, because you also later on, because you can get the Terran and Task Force dual disruptor heavy cannons, and those are vicious.
Yeah, good point.
So okay.
I hate when the NPCs
I'll give you the disruptor cannon and then a whole bunch of disruptor beam arrays.
No. If you want to go cannon, you go cannon on the lot. Cannon and turrets.
Mixed armaments, not really. You can do it on a cannon build, but dual heavy.
Spiral wave, disruptor dual cannons or dual heavy cannons?
Tendencies to be dual. Tendencies. It depends on what you want to do. I mean, there's two forms of logic. The dual The dual heavy hit harder because it's less shots. The duels technically because there's more shots, there's a better chance for any weapon proc to go off because more shots, more chances.
Yeah. Well put.
Well, the ones according to the dilithium thing start at Mark 10, so I can't do anything with them.
Just then with EC, just I'd buy just some cheap ones somewhere because there's a lot of things you're going to have to put together, different ships and things like that. Because you're at level 10 right now.
Have you looked at any of the cannon builds on the DPS League yet?
I haven't, not yet. I mean, I figured that you guys probably level up a bit.
Give me a second. I'll have a look for a link because the DPS League have these articles that are like, cannon builds in the 21st century or whatever. They're actually
I actually used a lot of that, and I'm doing more tweaks now to my Morrigu.
Frost, it's now in the DPS channel. There you go.
Give me just a moment, please.
Yeah, one thing that kind of amused me with that last run is that I got blown up 3 times and got 3 different ship injuries, none of which actually impeded me because of the fact that they were all things related to either power transfer rates or shield power.
Power transfer will affect you because that's also your reach. It also affects how your recharging of your power abilities. It does affect you.
So it makes it take longer for torpedo spread to.
Torpedo spread, no, but any beam fire but your weapon power.
Yeah.
If you're doing all torps, then yeah, it doesn't freaking matter. If you're doing energy weapons, it does.
Yeah, I was flying a plasma torpedo bomber build on a legendary Talis.
Then it's not going to bother you that much. It'll bother systems when the power goes down. Like if you have like emergency power to shield, your power is going to regenerate slower. But otherwise,
You said you had a plasma torpedo build?
which means he has a plasma torpedo build. Don't get close to him, or you're going to be on plasma fire, or his target.
Yeah, each time we were doing one of the rifts, I'd target the reactor and just.
I was wondering because I'm kind of this is a science build, but I'm kind of experimenting with plasma torpedoes on some builds I'm flying right now.
Who is that talking?
It's Jason. Jason's super quiet. Hang on, Jason. Let me turn you up. Try it now.
Yeah, but it doesn't help us.
Oh.
It helps you in the stream, It doesn't help us.
Well, the heck with you guys.
Am I really that quiet?
You really were that quiet.
You're really that quiet.
You were great before, but I don't know if you muted your mic or you did anything, but we can hardly hear you.
You can hardly hear me.
Now you're better. I can tell because you're.
Okay, I think something knocked my microphone out of place.
Hey guys, I'm going to take a really quick commercial break here because we're trying to raise some money for Vegas, and one way we can do it is by boring you all with commercials. I mean, by entertaining you all with commercials.
So the Darkmom Consortium will be right, guys. Jason, let me finish. I'm doing stream stuff here. We're working. The Darkmom Consortium will be right back after these important messages.
And after I turn off the mics. And we are back,
And,
folks, and welcome back to the Darkmom Consortium
back.
for our last
No.
41 minutes or so. I'd say our last hour, but it's 41 minutes. And we are queuing up for another ISE run.
So go do Strike from Shadows again. Just have a good feeling about that.
Give it a go. See what it does.
No, if we have if we have somebody, and I'm not insulting anybody, but if we have somebody who's still working on their tank or something, I will probably slot in ruin of our enemies because it's better to just stack up more kills. If we have a good tank, then Strike from Shadows is the better option because
If you need a whatever, I'm happy to grab Kasiki. I'm just
Let's have it.
this idea.
do it.
Flip
Bring
over.
in.
Let's have an X. Go on, let's get this done. This will be the last one of the night for me anyway, so.
I think I'm off to bed in a few minutes.
Why? Why, Pie? It's only like 3 in the morning for you.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah, really.
But my thing returned early today, so I've been sleeping almost the entire day.
Yeah, I heard you mention that earlier. I know
And
tomorrow's
you're
going to be
right, your shift-
insanely busy, but I'm going to send you and DT a message just to consider nothing major, nothing important.
Nothing world shaking?
No,
Are we
nothing
fired?
world.
Are we fired?
No.
DT Mom is gonna fire us. She doesn't like us anymore.
I'm upset now.
Naughty Kirk, you should be there. Can't you join the channel?
Who can't join the channel?
Naughty Kirk, swear I'm not wasted.
Is he in the?
Yeah,
What's his
he's
name?
there.
Is he on Discord?
Here we go.
Yeah, he's on Discord. Oops, sorry.
Weewoo time.
Thank you, Weewoo.
Boo.
Yeah, you should be there, swear I'm not wasted.
What's his name on Discord?
I swear I'm not wasted. Oh, in-game channels.
Okay.
On Discord.
No, in-game he's lost it. Okay, let me
Okay.
get that figured out for you after we run this. And someone's parsing?
McTank face. That is just the best name.
Well, thank you. I like Tanky McTankface.
I still think our next ship based off this build should be Tanky McTankface Jr.
I thought you said it was going to be son of Tanky McTankface.
Or son of Tanky McTankface, yeah.
Yeah, really.
The daughter of Tanky McTankface?
That's a good point. Could be daughter of.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. When remember how they did the Agents of Year thing? Well, I was part of the beta test for that on Tribble.
Were you?
I recreated the Tribble character, but instead of being Fanlaugh, it was Fanlaugh Dewey, because it was the second character named Fanlaugh that I played.
Well, you got to have fun with things like that.
People still love the name I gave my Delta agent back in the days.
Which was?
Dick Tracy.
Oh yeah, Dick Tracy. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, like with Diala, this is actually the third Diala I've played, because in the Legacy of Romulus beta, they actually wiped the Tribble server halfway through the beta, so I made a recreation of the first Tribble test character exactly as the first one was, and then played that one for the rest of the Tribble testing, and then made the Romulan character on the live server that was exactly the same.
Yeah, Rom. Oh, he's doing great. He's doing great. Oh wow, a rare token.
Ooh. Well, that's weird.
That's weird.
It launched the rally point, but I didn't launch it. I'll have to check my keybinds after this, see if something got screwed up. It was close to the right spot, but it wasn't the right spot.
Not where you wanted it then.
No, not quite where I wanted it.
It's official. I'm out of Omega traces.
You've used them all, or you've refined them all?
I've refined them. So, let me see. I managed to get 58 Omega upgrades.
Nice. I haven't actually finished getting that far with any of them yet, so. Ooh, I like that sound.
Over to where you are, Mom.
Pardon?
I get over to you.
Okay. Mother of Tank. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Okay, here's a fun one from DS9 Zone Chat.
Okay.
Am I crazy, or did armor used to be visible when I played this several years ago?
Say that again.
Am I crazy, or did armor, as in body armor that your character's wearing, used to be visible when I played this several years ago?
Was.
No, it's I know. It's just that the amusement value of the fact that someone's asking that question in Zone Chat.
Yeah, that's true. Even the visuals have changed a lot.
Yep.
This one feels better.
That's feeling like a good run right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Managed to finish Farscape the other day.
And?
Excellent show.
I mean, it's just weird when he gets his, his visions and the interaction he has with Scorpius, back in the early days, and it's just weird, but it's cool. It's a cool thing.
Overall, a good show.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It just saddens me that it ends so quickly, right? It's just,
So did you get the last?
Technically, the last season was canceled by Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So did you?
I could see it. I could see it because it was just like boom, boom, boom. We're done.
Did you get the last movies too?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
part of the Prime as well.
Alrighty.
Here's something I've seen before, but I just saw another one. People on KDF side make a KDF alien that looks like an Andorian.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yep.
And people just kept going, ask me how did I make an Andorian on a Klingon Andorian.
Yep.
Well, the easy way to find that out is you click on the character, you read their bio, and see career,
Mhm.
engineering officer, species alien. Although I have to say, Andorians with the old school TOS KDF outfits do look pretty cool.
Okay,
Not
109.
my best run, but still pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
One death and 84% of the damage in. That's not. I'm happy
That's
with
really
that.
good.
Yeah, I don't care if I die as long as nobody else does.
Yeah,
It's as
no, that was
simple-
a
it's as
good
simple
one
as
for.
that.
I barely drew any threat from anything, so great job tanking as far as I'm concerned.
That was
Yeah,
not a
you
bad
got-
run.
You got 2.33%. So, not bad.
Huh.
As it's the last one of the night, I'm going to upload it to the usual place, DT, and then I'll
Alright.
start logging off in a second.
Well, I think at this point I have to consider switching out the problem for something that's got the potential of doing a little bit more.
Well, didn't you say you've got like 9,000 T6 tokens?
She also has the
Like-
legendary. She also has the legendary command dreadnought, which is a great tank base.
Yes, and yes, I have like 9,000. But I've already upgraded the problem to an X. But yeah, I've got a few things in the stash.
Well, Mom, there'll be another X token as soon as the red alert's done.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to
Yep,
say
yep.
you've got that in like what 6 days.
Yeah, I've got
You'll
like
be
20
fine.
of them, so I'm not real worried about it. I've got packages of them I haven't even opened yet. There's a reason to have a stash.
No, that's called being a hoarder.
Yes, it is. It is. But
There are sometimes it's good to be a hoarder.
virtually everything on this ship came out of my hoard stash, with the exception of like the tactical consoles and the Bowel stuff that I bought yesterday. And I suppose if I took those last weapons up
And
to
90
Epic.
and all that will actually go through on there too. That will actually go through on the new tank too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have tons of stuff, so I'm not wasted. Just sitting around, waiting.
Well,
Waiting.
guys, I'm gonna log off and say goodnight.
Good night, Pie, and good night,
Pi.
Boom. Guys, have a great night. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Actually, I might be doing a very brief show late tomorrow afternoon because I got 4 hours after work before I can head back to Chicago.
Okay. Well, I gotta go too. So.
Alrighty,
If
wow.
I'm on, I will join you.
Okay, well, everyone, take care. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Well, I do need to do binary circuit on this account.
I can run.
Yeah, I love the
can
other.
run
I can run
binary
it with you.
circuit.
I'll go get my kitty cat. She's good at running it. Come on,
Hi,
kitty,
kitty
kitty.
cat.
Yeah, kitty cats. She can jump from one console to the next console, I think.
I don't think he can cover that distance, but I'm going to bring my Klingon because he does have the bioessence transfer.
We can try that. I'm game to try some stuff and see what works.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my. Is it Farian?
The Ferocins?
Farazin.
Ferozins.
Ferocins.
I say
It's
them all.
Farazin blood. It's
It's kitty
Worf-
blood.
Michael Dorn said Farazin, so
Speaking of, Michael Dorn is going to be in one of
is doing something.
Yeah, that's all.
Spring. We don't know if it's
Okay, I've got
STO.
my
We don't know if it's one of the mobile games or something. We don't know.
Didn't
Okay.
he say that he would only do a TV show if he got a meaty part? So
Yep.
either it's
Yep.
something else or someone gave him a fuckload of money.
There's always that, yes. Fuckloads of money are great, you know.
It's great inspiration.
When you have addictions to things like life and food and stuff, money's nice.
Having a roof over your head.
Yeah, I can't argue if somebody wants to do that.
Right.
On that note, I'm going to call it an evening. So
Alrighty.
I will leave
All right.
you all to it, everybody.
All right,
Until
thanks for
tomorrow.
being here. Take care, be safe, have a great weekend if I don't talk to you.
I'd be willing to bet that I'll be on all weekend.
Well, I'm going home and I'm making Christmas dinner on Saturday because we weren't together for Christmas due to real life. And then Sunday, I'm going to hang around Chicago late into the evening and probably won't be on the game too much because, you know, if you're hanging out with your family, it is considered rude to be like, excuse me, I'm going to go play my game.
I
If
need
you
to
do-
get over to
if you do,
Chicago.
You should.
If you do end up with having some game time on this weekend, I'll help you with some of your projects.
Sounds good. Hey,
Sounds like a night.
So a couple of like, one of my colleagues is from Chicago, and another both of them are based in Twin Cities, and the other one keeps saying to me I should go to Chicago and meet him and his other half there. I'm like, I've never actually been to Chicago.
Chicago's actually...
Maybe I should go.
You should go. Wait till for the pandemic to be over. and restaurants and theaters and museums to open up. But it's actually, I like Chicago.
Technically, I lived in Chicago, but I was like 6 months old.
Yeah. Well, you'll be there next year, so it doesn't matter.
Never been there, so.
You've got this planned out already, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're coming over. Pie's coming over. We're going to have a blast. I hope a lot of people are coming together. The Q Continuum is putting together an event for the Chicago show in 2022, and we'll hang out with
Why
them.
didn't you consider not inviting me, huh?
I assumed you'd be there.
Oh, you're just assuming.
I just assumed you'd be there. I mean, it's going to be a little trickier to get Pie there than it is to get you there, but you, I assume, will be there.
I say it's an assumption. You're from Florida, so you're like a rash. You just can't get rid of you.
Yeah,
Wait a
it's
minute.
so many
I'm not
Floridians.
from Florida. Not even close.
No one's from Florida.
They moved to
Like,
Florida,
nobody's
but
from Vegas, nobody's
Yeah.
from California.
yeah, absolutely. Actually, that's not true. Farnsworth was from Vegas.
On that note, I'm going to leave you all to it whilst you all discuss
Find the
Florida.
spiral
So speak to you all tomorrow.
Take care, Boom. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, if you
Where-
would like to
What
join
am I
us...
likely to find these disruptors on?
Pardon?
I'm on the exchange right now, and I can't find the spiral disruptors I'm supposed to get.
Spirewave is dilithium store, not
Yeah.
exchange.
You either have to pull them off a ship...
Sensor linked is exchange.
All right, if you would like to join us for the binary circuit advanced, give me an X in chat. Thank you, DT. Thank you, Jason.
Maybe not advanced.
Sure.
Oh, great.
I'll help you.
Alrighty.
I'll make it quick and
Oh, hold on. Jason, are
I'm
you on
probably
Federation or KDF?
KDF, or do I need to be Federation?
Yeah, unless we get 5.
Okay. I will go.
We might have one. We might get one more. So,
Yeah. DT, are you KDF?
KDF, yeah.
Binary circuit, that's space, right?
Pardon?
Binary circuit is space, correct?
No, it's ground.
Ground.
Okay, that's even better for me.
Phoenix, what is your name in game? And I'll send you an invitation.
There we go.
See. If you need me on Fed, I'll switch
Okay.
over to a Fed. I just can't do the bioessence transfer test.
Oh, that would be good.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I can.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. Hang on a second. Let's do that.
It's all right. It's all right. I can do this. All I have to do is take the bioessence off my Klingon and switch to a Fed. Is not a problem.
Dargo? Like Dargo? That's so cool.
Farscape.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
So if I go, who's your daddy? Come on, tell me who your daddy is. Dargo, tell him who his daddy is.
Let's try that again.
All right. You know, I haven't played him in a while. Give me a minute. I'm bringing the kitty
It's not finding you. Hang on a second. Let's do this.
because I just transferred.
Not
Oh,
you.
are you talking? Oh. Oh. Well. Fine.
Fine.
That's it.
Let's see. Okay, I sent you a friend invitation. If you will accept that. Thank you so much.
I have done so.
That makes life so much easier when I do that. Ah, it's because there's more to it. There we go.
Let me go grab the bioessence
Okay.
for my kitty, and then I'll be ready to join you.
Meow. Okay, Phoenix, where are you from?
Jersey Channel Islands.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Jersey Channel Islands.
My mother-in-law was from, oh God, I can't remember where she was from. But her accent was so distinct that she'd go over and people would just be like, oh, I know where you're from. You're from that little town over there. It was somewhere in the north. And I thought, well, that's really weird for, an island to have that distinctive inflections and tones. And then I go to Switzerland, and each valley has a different distinct voice and even different words and different food. And then I was sitting at my desk one day, and my office mate next door said something, and I said, Ralph, you're German. How come you're speaking in Michigan? And he's like, oh, I was there for 8 years. So he had that German accent, but there were touches of the way we speak in Michigan, which is where I'm from. And I've just really enjoyed being able to talk to people and discovering all these unique little bits of you're from there, and you're from here, and you're from here.
Yeah, we like to refer to ourselves as the pellets of the UK, because we're like a small collection of islands at the bottom of the UK, so it looks like the UK's just crapped us out. And
I know precisely where you are. We actually had a fleet mate from
I'm ready.
somewhere around there. I have to remember. All right, DDT, who are you on? Ragnar?
Yep.
Ooh, Ragnar's kitty too. Kitty with
Yep.
bioessence. I like this. So we're going to see if bioessence works or if we can do the kitty jumps. So this should be fun.
just made
Alrighty.
a kitty Klingon
Oh.
for the Delta crew.
One of my other
Klingon.
deltas
Weewoo.
is one of my other deltas is a Farazian.
Weewoos, everybody?
So it's a kitty Klingon.
I got a beep.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm not
We
Klingon
woo.
recruiter for us.
Every now and then, it will wee-woo for me, but for nobody else.
Oh yeah. Group I hanged out with a few years ago, it was always like that.
It's been pretty good the last couple weeks, but if I say that, I'll jinx myself and it'll be horrible. Hey, I see. I swear I'm not wasted. I swear. How are you?
Make sure that you do not have a Red Angel suit.
Yeah. Yeah, don't wear your Red Angel suit for this one.
I missed that one.
The Red Angel suit, if you fall into
Yeah.
the pit, you can't get back out.
Because it'll respawn. you
Yeah,
down
you'll
there.
just stay. You're just down there for the rest of the game, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't die. You can't stuck. You might be able to bioessence transfer out of it. It's
Range, I don't think's
possible.
enough.
It's an interesting hairstyle.
This is the Lightning God version of Kazuki.
Oh, I don't have number 1 on this one. Put it on my Romulan.
I'm gonna call this guy Raiden.
There you go. Have a run
Alrighty.
about. No.
DT,
I
you
know
went
what
with
I
the
should've-
lion mane, didn't you?
Huh?
You went with the lion mane, didn't you?
Yeah, I went with the Lion Mane.
Okay. I'll do the floor as much as I can till everybody gets across. Then I'm going to try the kitty jump. Frost, see if you can get across there.
I'm going for, but as soon as something shows up, I'll try. Something went and killed the guy going across, so I couldn't actually go bioessence to him.
Okay, is everybody to the first station?
It worked!
It worked! You can bioessence transfer?
I bioessence.
Yay! All right. How far over did you have to go first?
I was at the first thing. I bioessence to him.
Let's see if I can do this here. Okay, you can't kitty jump. Well, it was worth a try.
You've got to science these things.
We have to experiment with this stuff and see what works.
It's just
That was actually kind of fun to do that.
Well, I'm glad you tried it.
Yeah.
Shield with this. Oh, that's
Don't
bad.
go. Okay.
Oops, not where I want to go.
Like,
Oh crap!
I'm not too fond of the second challenge.
No, the second one's a pain in the butt. Whoops. Because you have to peek around the corner.
Oh, it just got me. I thought it was
nice.
clear.
Oh,
I was gonna get you up. It's right next to you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Should be clear.
You're gonna resist. That's cute. Doesn't actually make a difference, but it's nice that you tried.
Pounce.
Oh, I'd forgotten about Pounce. Gosh darn, I've got to put it back in my tray.
What the hell? He's
I love that one.
ignoring my shields.
Yeah, Pounce is fun. I found
Yep.
that lunge worked better, at least on the... I still want to call them a Parisian. That's not what they are they?
Yellow.
Alright, there we go.
Blue team got the first challenge. Yay for them.
I cheated, and I am proud of it.
How did you cheat?
I buy lessons on
That's
first
not
challenge.
cheating. That's utilization of game abilities
Hey,
that
it's
were
not
given
even
to you.
rules, so it's not technically cheating.
And now you know it works.
Yeah.
Versus the kitty jump doesn't work.
I don't think it'll work from the very beginning, but definitely works from that first platform.
That's awesome. So we'll have to try the teleport once and see if that works too. Okay, all the sound just went away.
it did for me too.
There's certain places where it just goes away. Huzzah!
And I ended with bioessence. I got us a big jump of bioessence, and I ended it with it.
That's awesome. Well played, folks. Well played.
That was actually all. I didn't know if it would work. It's like,
I'm
well, I can die here, but
super
everybody was
happy.
through.
Well, I figured you guys were across, so kitty jump wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kitty jump doesn't get you to the platform, but bioessence can.
I think it would depend on where the platform is, but you're going to have to hit it
Yeah.
dead on.
Yeah.
What the heck? You know what?
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and try it. Worst thing that could happen is I die. That's not really an issue at the moment.
That was ridiculously fun.
That was great. Let's see.
By the way.
Oops.
I hadn't actually played this tune in a while, so I forgot what you had on him.
Oh goodness, they're still on the second one over there. They haven't gotten through the maze.
Yeah.
I can see the ball lightning.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. So that's 4 away. I couldn't make it from 4. I wonder if I can make it from 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 technically from there.
Okay, you can make it to 3. You can make it. If it's 3 away, you should be able to make it.
Just 3 what?
So if there's 3 blank spaces, you should be able to clear from that to a red one. So if
That was actually 4.
Okay, this one here I hit.
Okay, that one's actually 4.
Okay. Oh, 3 empty spaces. How's that?
Yeah.
Get a running
No,
start.
that's 4 empty spaces. That's 5. That's 5 spaces technically to the red one.
See if you can hit it.
Okay, where do we need dilithium the most on our fleet?
Which fleet?
Strike group.
Strike group.
I just said- yeah, I
We
just
actually
said
don't
because-
need dilithium on any strike group. See, we
Yeah,
can
it
make
works.
it. Okay,
Yeah, we can make that jump. Like I said,
but you can't
from-
make it running back because it's just too far. You don't have enough time to get the speed you need, or at least I couldn't.
Bioessence get you. Bioessence, I was on that platform, and I made it all the way over.
Okay, so let me look and see who needs a strike group.
I got 40,000
Okay,
fleet.
so let me check here.
I know
I'm looking.
the Marine fleets need some. I was in there a
Yeah,
little earlier.
yeah. Why don't you look at strike group SFMC 42? I'll take a look here. It's good shape.
SFMC 42.
Right, strike group SFMC squad. That's DTs. They're working actively on their starbase.
Colony.
Yeah,
everything's
I would say
being
if you look
worked on,
at both the colony and the starbase could both use dilithium and would fill projects.
Oh, wow. You're doing great.
Okay, Pounce and Bioessence transfer of a kitty is just a very bad 1-2 combination.
Well, if one of us has got it, the other one's got it. We're in there someplace.
Yeah.
All right, I just finished off the dilithium for provisions fleet ships 3.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we've got so many young fleets that there's always a place for energy and materials.
Yeah.
But I know it's a few minutes early, but I'm going to call it a night. Is that okay with everybody?
That's okay. I know we don't really want you to go, but
Well, DT will stay up with you guys late, but I've had a fun few days at work, and I got one more day. So for those of you who don't know the story, yesterday we did a calculation and realized that to get a proposal across the border to Canada, because it had to be hand-delivered on time for Wednesday afternoon next week, we had to have it done at 8 this morning. So there we are, crunching basically 60...
Don't you mean yesterday morning?
No, this morning. It would have had to have left this morning at 8 a.m. to have hit it.
Ah.
Because they said it would take 5 days. To make sure it gets there on the 6th day, I have to leave this morning. So we're working out. We're all mentally prepared to pull an all-nighter to get this thing done. That's fine. We all changed our lives and did that. And about 5 o'clock, basically the customer's like, yeah, no, you can just send us the electronic one next Wednesday. Facepalm. And not to worry too much because we're changing the specs anyway. So we thought, the heck with that, let's just go ahead and get the whole proposal done, put it on electronic one. But so we all put in like 3 hours overtime yesterday and 2 hours today, and at this point I'm just done. The first one's pretty much done. We'll refine it in the morning, and then we just have to take that and make it into 2 more. But that's what my week has been. And I'm typically out of my office at 4:30 overtime. You might get 15 minutes once a week, but that's it. Not this week. So I'm just a little cranky and tired. More on the tired side. And so ending it with an awesome binary circuit. You guys made my entire week just awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that was
For inviting me.
Oh, hey, anytime.
I really didn't know if that would work.
Well, apparently it does.
Yep.
Well, thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. I hope everyone has a great day. I probably won't be streaming over the weekend, but since I got 4 hours to kill tomorrow, I might be streaming tomorrow afternoon.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it always is. Thanks, guys. Have a great evening, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.